Hello and welcome back to Proactive New York. With me right now is David Lesser, CEO at Power REIT. David, it's good to see you again. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for having me.
Of course. David, full year and quarterly results out today for the group. For the fourth quarter, year over year, quarterly revenue increased by about 122%. Can you talk us through the financial highlights here?
Sure. During 2020, we completed 9 acquisitions, a couple of other add-on transactions, and perhaps more important than that dramatic growth in revenue, we had dramatic growth in core FFO per share. So when you look at Q4 core FFO, it was 51 cents per share, and that compares to 17 cents for the prior year quarter. So about a 200% increase, and we're really excited about the performance we put up here.
Yeah, you mentioned those 9 acquisitions. Can you talk us through them and why you felt that they added value to the firm?
Sure. We are investing in controlled environment agriculture properties. All of our tenants so far in this CEA business plan have been focused on the cultivation of cannabis. And within that industry and with our focus on these properties, we're investing at very, very attractive yields. We think very attractive risk-adjusted yields, more importantly. But at those yields, our transactions are highly accretive, and that is really what's driving our significant growth in core FFO for our shareholders.
And you've already made even more acquisitions in 2021. Talk us through those 4 more that you've made.
Sure. So we acquired 4 additional properties so far that we've announced in the first quarter of 2021. And we have a significant pipeline. So our goal is to continue with this growth. As we previously announced, we completed a rights offering to raise additional capital. It was announced back in December, and it was completed in February of this year, where we raised about $36 million that we can continue to deploy into this business plan. And again, the focus is these highly accretive acquisitions to build shareholder and create shareholder value. So we're really excited about the momentum we continue to show, and now we have capital to continue this growth into the future.
Yeah, a lot of good growth for the quarter, and you do have a good cash position at the moment. So are there any specific acquisitions you can tell us about for the remainder of the year, or not quite yet?
Yeah, so in that first quarter, we've deployed about $7 million, call it, of the $36 million we've raised, and we have an extensive pipeline at various stages. So some, in theory, could close relatively quickly, but in the deal world, everyone understands that there tends to be gyrations, and some deals you think are ready to close sometimes take longer or fall apart. So we have a very large pipeline, and we're just working through in an appropriate manner. So I'm very focused on creating shareholder value. So it's not growth for the sake of growth. It's making sure that we are completing transactions that really build value for our shareholders and our companies. So hopefully we'll have some announcements soon. Yeah, all I can say is stay tuned.
Well, congrats again on the quarter and the year, David. Thanks so much.
Terrific. Well, one other thing I would say is we have posted an updated investor presentation, and that presentation does provide a bit of a roadmap so you can really follow along and see the growth that we're generating with these acquisitions. And then it gives you a bit of a pro forma analysis that shows a roadmap to what our core FFO should look like as we continue to deploy the capital we have on hand into additional transactions. So, definitely encourage investors to look at that information.